more civil experience of public life is entirely legitimate and reasonable.
Oh, I think it's reasonable, but the supply, the answer to it is the non-place, and there needs to be a better answer than that.
Milan ou Tripoli, Vilnius ou Benghazi, Paris, Moscou, on fait le bunga, bunga. Bangkok ou Bogota, Le Caire ou Jakarta, Gustavia, on fait le bunga, bunga. Stockholm ou Monaco, ou Montevideo, Oslo, Tokyo, on fait le bunga, bunga.
Hello, dear friends. Welcome back to the Bungacast Reading Club. You dearest inner circle of patron subscribers, welcome back to the highly prized Bungacast Reading Club. And today we're talking about place. So I'm in my usual place, which is in my office in my flat in São Paulo, Brazil. What kind of places are you calling in from, I guess, George, Phil?
So I'm calling in from northeast London, which is probably less of a place than Canterbury, where Phil's calling in from. I would
suggest, as immortalized in the Walthamstow Tales or something like that.
No, well, not yet. We need to go on a pilgrimage to, I don't know, to Walthamstow and write some.
I'm not sure that
poetry.
there's anything worth pilgrimaging there for. But yes, pillaging maybe. I'm in Canterbury. I don't know if it counts as a place because it has more historical depth. I don't know if that's the right word.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah, we have William Morris in Walthamstow. You can't move 500 meters without hearing or seeing something by him, or his name evoked on the Waltham Forest coat of arms or whatever. But yeah, I think we're all places, right? No one's calling from an airport or a kind of.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, how would that work?
We maybe should all join up from non-places and just so listeners can hear the life sucked out of us and how flat we sound in these desiccated non-places. Anyway, so what is a non-place? Well, or even before we get to that, what's the big issue that we're talking about here? In case you haven't listened to the first episode in the new 2024 Bungacast 2024-25 Bungacast Reading Club syllabus, the first section. 4 episodes we're dealing with here is place. The future of place. Is politics possible without a sense of place? I'm just going to read from the blurb about it. Place seems increasingly redundant, overcome by globalization, digitalization, cosmopolitanism, post-modernity. Cities are increasingly composed of identityless and historyless non-places. We surely require spaces where people can gather, public squares or third places like bars and cafes. But does place necessarily imply rootedness or authenticity? What is the role of place in the generation of sociability and indeed political action? So those are the big questions, the big framing discussions that we're discussing over the course of these 4 months that we're dealing with place. After that, as you might know already, or maybe you don't, we will be discussing the similarly big topics of nation and internation, nationalism and internationalism in the 21st century. And then finally on class, and specifically what the role of the middle class is in a era in which the political and social struggle between proletariat and bourgeoisie is attenuated, and does the middle class come to be more important? What exactly is it, etc.? All that to look forward to in the course of 2025. But for now, place, right? So to understand place and its relation to politics, it's probably worth asking what the opposite of it is, right? What are non-places? So today we're discussing Marc Augé's much referenced and relatively short book, which was initially published in 1992, Non-Places, Introduction to an Anthropology of Supermodernity. Hi there, friends. This is the end of a sample from an episode available only to subscribers at patreon.com/bungacast. For $7 a month, subscribers get at least 4 original exclusive episodes a month, featuring Alex, George, and Phil, as well as our regular contributors, Alex Gurovich, Amberly Frost, Catherine New, and Lee Phillips. We've got episodes on current affairs, extended interviews, exclusive episodes on theory, history, culture, docuseries, analyses of film, and our responses to listeners' questions and criticisms. And for $12 a month, you also get access to the very special Bungacast Reading Club, where we present the key books and essays necessary for understanding the world today, how we got here, and where we might be going. Of course, if you just want to try us out, there's also a $3 entry tier giving you one exclusive episode a month. We do hope you'll join us. These are turbulent times, and ideologically confused ones as well. We tried to find some political clarity so that we might move beyond the age of bunga bunga.